हे एवरीवन, माय नेम इज आदि एंड आप सब लोग तो मुझे जानते ही हो। ओके, तो आज हमारे साथ ओमकार है। ओके यार, आज जो हम इंटरव्यू ले रहे हैं ना, संडे में पहला इंटरव्यू हुआ, सेकंड हुआ, ये थर्ड वाला है। ठीक है, थर्ड वाला इंटरव्यू। आई होप आपने इससे इसके पहले वाले दो इंटरव्यू देखे हैं, जहाँ पे बहुत अच्छे डीएसए के क्वेश्चंस भी मैंने पूछे एंड देखा कि फ्रेशर्स कैसे उसको हैंडल कर रहे हैं, कैसे सॉल्व कर रहे हैं। आई थिंक दोनों भी फ्रेशर्स को उसका आंसर नहीं आया। So DSC is very important. Okay, देखते हैं ओमकार इज एबल टू सॉल्व और नॉट। ओके, सॉल्व करते हैं कि नहीं, एंड बाकी के क्वेश्चंस के आंसर्स भी कैसे देते हैं। आप भी देख लो कैसे आंसर देना है, कैसे क्या चीजें होती है इंटरव्यू में, सारी चीजें आपको पता चलेगी। ओके, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द इंटरव्यू। ओमकार ब्रदर, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कैन यू टेल मी समथिंग अबाउट योर सेल्फ टू मी एंड आवर ऑडियंस।
Yes, sir. So
या,
first of all, good afternoon, sir. My
वेरी
name
गुड
is Omkar
आफ्टरनून।
Uttam.
हम्म।
I am from Satara. I completed my 10th from Karmay Bharao Patil Vidyalaya Kenai and afterwards 12th from Yeshwantrao Chauhan Institute of Science, Satara. Then
ओके।
I started my computer engineering journey at Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University, Lonere, Raigad.
ओके।
In that, if you talk about my engineering journey in brief, so in my first year of engineering, I'm become a class representative and also I started some programming languages like C and HTML. After that, in second year of engineering, I started learning Java programming language for data structures and algorithm. Also start exploring some one stack development. In
ओके।
that year, I became a two-star coder on CodeShape that really helpful in my competitive coding journey. After
हम्म।
that, in third year, I work on some real world projects like learning management system, teachers recruitment portal, food donation app. In third year, I am also won the national level hackathon that organized by Garden Institute of Technology, Ratnagiri.
ओके।
Along with that, in third year, I start learning some deep learning and machine learning concepts.
ओके।
Also in third year, other than technical, I became a lead of a literature club in my college that helped me in my leadership and communication quality. In
ओके।
these 3 years of engineering, in these three
हम्म।
years of engineering journey, I learned a lot of technologies like programming languages like Python, Java, JavaScript, also some tools like Spring Boot, React, Node.js, Express.js, also some databases like SQL, non-SQL in that MongoDB, SQL, other PostgreSQL, some cloud platform, cloud technologies like AWS in that S3, Beanstack, and other. After learning so much technologies, I in third year I understand about myself that I'm more comfortable in Java programming language and I love to do code in Java. That's why I decided to become a master in Java backend development. And that year I decided start to learning in Java backend. In that I learned Spring Boot, Spring Securities a little bit. After that, some big Spring Data JPA, Maven, JDBC. In that I learned SQL and non-SQL both JDBC. And after that, I in fourth year I completely focus on Java development and some projects like video surveillance system using deep learning,
हम्म।
Python. And
हम्म।
so at last, if you talk about my hobbies, in tech related, I love to building APIs in Java
हम्म।
because I think that a good API is the backbone of every successful system. And other than tech related, I love to read a non-fictional book that really help me to stay motivated to learn something new.
ओके।
Also, I love to public speaking. Recently, I won the university level gold medal in elocution competition.
हम्म।
Also, currently I'm learning in Java backend development, and my future goal is to learn AI, ML, or also cloud technologies and become a Java backend development master. Thank you, sir, to
वेरी
give me opportunity to
वेरी
interview.
वेरी वेरी गुड ओमकार। गाइज, इट्स कॉल्ड द इंट्रोडक्शन। ओके,
Thank you, sir.
वेरी गुड ओमकार, वेरी गुड, कीप इट अप। ओके, फाइन। इन विच ईयर यू पास आउट?
No, sir. Currently, I'm in final year.
Okay, okay. Currently, you
Current
are in
final.
the final year. Okay, okay, fine.
Yes.
No problem. Okay, can you tell me the difference in between core Java and advanced Java?
Yes, sir. So core Java is the basically where we handle a Java in a simple way is like for solving problems related to DSA and data structure. And advanced Java we handle a concept where which really helpful or really important for our development purpose or understanding core concept like servlet concept, multi-threading concept that comes in advanced Java and core Java where we learn basic things like the data what we say data
Data type.
types variables how loops works that's how the core Java and Java differ.
Okay, fine. You know about something called concept overriding and overloading. What is the difference in between?
Yes, sir. So construct overloading and overriding is the
Yes.
concepts of polymorphism in
Hmm.
object-oriented programming. In
Hmm.
polymorphism, there is something called runtime polymorphism and compile time polymorphism. So compile
Hmm.
time polymorphism means method overloading, and runtime polymorphism means method overriding. In that,
Hmm.
if we talk about in deeply in method overloading, so method overloading means we create a same method in same class, means same name method in same class, and we
Hmm.
override that method with same name, but there is a difference in their return type, also in their parameters, so we can access differently. And in method overriding, we use same method in means we access the method from parent class in child class as it is without changing its return type. Means we write as it is method with method signature, and that's the main difference between method overriding and method
Okay.
overloading and method override. Right.
Okay. Can you tell me the some advantages of inheritance?
Inheritance. Yes, sir. So in inheritance, as we know, we can inherit properties from parent class to child class. Means if we try to understand with example, if we create a class like a car, so in
Hmm.
general purpose we create a class with a car, and we add some behavior of class,
Hmm.
behavior of cars in that class, like how what the car's color. No, not aware directly color, but we at general purpose, like cars have four wheels in that
Hmm.
class we put. So after that, if we try to make build a car with a different class, if we create something like Honda car, so we
Hmm.
directly inherit that class from the parent, and we directly access that method in present in that there is a four wheels of a class, and also in parent class we add some new features in cars in that way, in that
Okay.
method, so we can
Hmm.
build something new. And this is all about, I think,
Okay. Very
answered
good.
you.
Very good. What is the difference in between is a relationship and has a relationship?
Yes, sir. So I'm not completely aware about is a and has a relationship, but I know
Hmm.
basic idea about it, what it's
Okay.
mean. So is a relationship, basically we use that method, like in Java term, we use extend the class from a parent class to child class. So that
Hmm.
relationship is called is a relationship. Means
Okay.
that class we inherit in some other class, and there we use
Hmm.
that's called the is a relationship. And
Hmm.
has a relationship means we directly access the class without extend keyword. We directly create the object of that class, and we try
Hmm.
to use it, and that's called has a relationship. So
Very good.
that's
Very
much
good.
I know, sir.
सही है. Very good. Very good. And what is exactly aggregation and association?
Aggregation and association. So I'm not aware about association, but aggregation means, if I think about it, so it's something called aggregate something, two things, but I'm not complete. I'm not understand
Okay,
how to
okay, okay. It's fine.
express
It's
it.
fine. It's fine. Guys, जो देख रहे हैं, you can check out what is the difference between aggregation and association. Okay, it's also Java interview question. Okay, it's fine. No problem. No problem. Omkar is going very good. Okay, in depth knowledge you have, brother. Okay, let me ask some questions. How we can handle exception in Java?
Yes, sir. So in exception handling in Java, we have two types of exceptions. It's runtime exception and compile time exception. So in runtime exceptions, we use some like try, catch,
Mm-hmm.
finally, throw,
Mm-hmm.
and throws. So
Mm-hmm.
try and catch, as we know, it's used like we try something in try block. If there is some exception, catch block will be catch it, and our entire code will be run fine. So after
Mm-hmm.
that, finally, as we know, it will run all time. If there is exception happen or not, it will run automatically. So after that, throw. In throw, we use manually handle exception, and throws
Mm-hmm.
it throws it's like some we giving our work to someone to say this here exception occurs. We give our parent class to handle this exception. I don't know how
Okay.
to handle.
Okay,
That's
okay,
how
okay.
we handle exceptions in Java.
Yes, 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 yes. So you heard about some exception like index out of bounds exception. When it will be occur?
Yes, sir. So index out of bound exception, I think it's a runtime exception when
Mhm.
we try to access some index which not present in a data structure. Like if you take an example of array and the array of five size. So array is basically zero based indexing. So we access from zero to four index. But
Mhm.
if you try to access six or seven index, that time it will give exception, something called array out of or out index out of bound exception.
Okay. You know array index out of bound exception is different. Index out of bounds is different, or both exception are same.
I don't know. I not exactly answer what about it, but I think the array out of bound exceptions is built on a index out of bounds exception. Means
Okay,
that's
let
something
me
I
clear.
have
Let
read
me
somewhere.
clear. Let me clear.
Yes, yes,
Array index out of bound exception occur when you access the indexing which is not present in the array. But index out of
yes,
bound exception will occur in the collection. When you use array list, linked list, tag, that time only index out of bound exception will occur because they are also following to the indexing. Okay. Yes.
okay,
Yes.
okay.
Fine. 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 Something called like, can you tell me some compile time exception classes?
Uh, Compile time exception. Sorry, sir, I don't know anything. I try to remember it, but I can't remember what the exactly
Like
compile time exception.
IO exception is the compile time, right? SQL
Yes, yes,
exception, class not found
yes, sir,
exception.
yes,
Yes, yes.
yes, yes,
These
yes.
are
Now,
the compile time exceptions. Okay.
compile time exception.
Yes, yes. Who is the parent of compile time exception classes?
Parent of compile time exception.
Like IO excepशन का parent कौन है? SQL exception का parent कौन है? Class not found का parent कौन है?
Everything. There is something called. eh, I don't know how to express it, but it's
Yes, yes, yes.
something called
Mm-hmm.
runtime exception, compile time exception. In that, there is subclasses of
There is a parent exception. Exception is the parent of
exception.
all compile time exception. And can you tell me who is the parent of something called arithmetic exception, null pointer exception? उनका parent कौन है? ये सारे रन टाइम है, उनका parent अलग है. What is the name of this?
Errors, I guess.
No,
Error.
runtime exception. No, 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 runtime exception. Runtime exception is the
Okay.
parent of all the runtime exceptions present in Java, like null pointer, array index out of bound, index out of bound. Okay. And you know who is the parent of exception class? Exception का भी parent है. And that is
So
something
in Java,
throwable.
everything.
Throwable.
Yes.
Throwable.
Okay.
Okay. So guys, just prepare the hierarchy also. It's very important. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Fine, 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 fine. It's fine. No problem. What is the difference in between final, finally, and finalize?
Okay, sir. So final, as we know, it's a variable,
Hmm?
or it's used to prevent changes. As we know, if we make something as final, we cannot change it anywhere. So it's
Mhm.
final. In
Mhm.
finally, it's used in a exception where final, yes, finally we use in an exception where we add it with the try catch block, and it will always run if there is exception occur and
Why
not
to
after the
add?
final
Why
block.
to add finally after the catch block? What's the reason?
So because we want to run some code after the exception, or every time, means there is exception happens or not, we try to run that block of code, so we add it in finally block. So that's why I use of finally. And
But if
final,
we not add, then also code will be run na. If you not add finally after the try case, suppose there is something code, so it will be run. So why finally?
sir, means there is exception occur sometimes, so
Hmm.
I don't know exactly how to answer it. But if the code is got error after try catch block also, but we want
No.
to run some
See, see,
code.
see, see. Finally is for to closing the resources. Let's suppose you are opening
Okay,
your file and you want to close the file. So finally is the block where we can close the file. Finally is the block where we can close the connection in JDBC. Finally is the block where we can close the Hibernate session factory or whatever we are opening. We need to close in the finally. Okay.
yes.
Yes. And what is finalized?
So finalize it, finalize it's a method. I
Okay. यस यस बताओ 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 जो भी आ रहा है.
so I can't remember what the finalize exactly were.
Okay, fine, it's okay, no problem. Uh, can I create the class as a final in Java?
Final. I think yes, sir. We can create class as a final in Java.
Okay, what will
And
happen? What will happen if I make the class as a final?
so if we create a class as a final, we cannot use that class. We cannot extend that class. We just use that class. We cannot use out of the package the class.
No,
If we
we can use out of the package if it is public. When we make final, it cannot be extended. Okay. So can you tell me some predefined classes in Java which are the final?
predefine classes.
Yes. जो final है.
So genuinely I don't know. I
Okay,
can't read
no problem.
about.
String class is a final.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, string class is a final. It's a
Yes.
predefined, right?
Yes. String builder.
Okay.
String builder is a
And
class.
what about wrapper classes? All the wrapper classes also final.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, fine, fine, no problem. Can you tell me difference in between array list and linked list?
array list. Yes, sir. So array list and linked list. So both are used to store and manipulate the data. So if we talk about array list and linked list separately, so array list which we uh, build on something called dynamic array, where
Mm-hmm.
we use in that we can add, remove the elements, which will give fastly remover. Remove means we fastly remove using the array list, but we there is a take lot of time for inserting in array list or deleting in array list. So in
Okay.
other hand, linked list we use some linked list build on something called doubly linked list, where we connect the nodes where we store a data in the nodes, and using that linked list we can easily retrieve the data. But there is a take lot of time for in retrieving data from any places. We cannot
Mm.
directly retrieve data because there is no indexing present in array list. There is indexing present. That's why we use
And okay, okay, fine, fine. What is the internal working of hash map?
hash map. Uh, so hash map something used called hashing algorithm to store key value pairs in that.
Mm-hmm.
So we use something called hash codes or a hash algorithm to hashing a data. In hash map, we store always data in a form of key and value pair. So the the time complexity of hash map is always be a constant time. So because of it use hash and key. So using that key, we can access the value easily and anywhere. So if we talk about how it's exactly internally works, so first of all, as we give input to hash map, it will firstly go to the hashing algorithm where they hash the value and create the index for it, and after that it will store in the hash map. That's the internal.
Okay, okay. Okay, fine, fine. It's okay, no problem. We have very limited time. Can you share your screen? I will assign one task to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
VS codes.
Yes, yes, no problem.
Oh,
Share your screen.
oh.
Okay,
Sir,
you have two string. Okay, first one is Adi, and second string
one,
you can see the question in the chat box. Okay,
one.
and the output of this program should be like this one. See A, and from second string J, from first string A, second string J, sorry, not J, it's A. First string it should be D, and second string it should be B. First string it should be I, and second from A. So आपको करना क्या है, इस स्ट्रिंग से ए, सेकेंड स्ट्रिंग से जे निकालना है, देन फर्स्ट स्ट्रिंग से ए, सेकेंड स्ट्रिंग से ए, मतलब एक कैरेक्टर फर्स्ट से, सेकेंड कैरेक्टर दूसरे स्ट्रिंग से. ओके. यस.
Yes,
यस, चलो
Adi है.
आपको
Okay,
आपको
sir.
10 मिनट का टाइम.
Okay, sir. So start. 1 second, sir. So screen is visible.
Yes, yes, it's visible. You can continue.
Yeah, okay, sir. So if we take a first, create a string S1
Okay. Mm-hmm.
called name Adi, and
Mm-hmm.
create a string S2 of
Double A
name
DI.
Java.
Double A DI. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And now we want to output like A from first string, J from second string, then
Yes.
A from first string, A from another second
Mm-hmm.
string, B from first string, B from second string, I from first string, and A from second string. So this is the
Yes.
output we want.
Yes, right, right.
So okay, sir. So if we think about this question, so it's something like zigzag mapping we're doing in strings.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
First we take from this. So okay, sir. There is. I have one test case. Can I ask you
Yes, yes,
one
yes, yes.
question? There?
Mm-hmm.
If 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 after here is exactly four words in both strings, so there is no that error occurs. But if there is something like this string is a 4 character and this string is the 7 character. So after this AAD, just we add that AAA like that. Sir?
No, 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 no. Only you. I want the output like first string, first character from first string, second from second one, like that.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
sir. So I got that, but if the length of strings are not equal, if this one is 4 character and second is 7 character, so after some this string is over, we need to add the remaining character as it is as a back.
नो 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 नो, ऐसा
Are they
करना ही नहीं
talking
है.
about?
नो 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 नो, सी ऐसा करना नहीं है. पहले स्ट्रिंग से ये, दूसरे
Yes,
स्ट्रिंग से जे, आउटपुट में आपको 8 कैरेक्टर्स मिलेंगे, राइट. 8 कैरेक्टर्स मिलेंगे
yes,
आपको, पहले स्ट्रिंग से एक, दूसरे स्ट्रिंग से दूसरा, देन पहले स्ट्रिंग से दूसरा, सेकंड स्ट्रिंग से दूसरा, ऐसा करना है. बाकी रिमेनिंग कैरेक्टर कुछ बचने नहीं चाहिए, कुछ नहीं. जस्ट मैंने जो आउटपुट दिया है ये आउटपुट चाहिए.
okay, sir.
यस.
So for this we can
हम्म.
okay, so we can take a first of all length of both string. For
हम्म.
length for one as a string class, we can use string dot length method, and for second we use n2 where we store length of second method, and after that we use y. After first of all we give the index. We add index of 0, means that I present on A and there is a J for store the index of second string, and after that we while loop the I runs till I less than n1. Yes, and J goes till n less than n2.
Okay.
And for storing a result, we use something called string builder because it's easier, sir, to store
Okay,
a
no problem.
string.
Yes, yes, yes.
No string builder.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, we just need to add string append s1 dot character at index I. After that, string builder where we append s2 that character of index j. And after that, we just I plus plus and j plus plus Okay, so then we can got the answer, I think.
Okay.
Just to test it, sir.
Yes, yes, yes,
I
you can
think.
test. Yes.
Yes, sir, we got the answer. As so see this and this answer.
वेरी वेरी गुड,
So
वेरी
we
गुड,
got
वेरी गुड. चलाको चलाको, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. लेट मी चेंज. ओके, जस्ट एक चेंज कर रहा हूँ. आपको करना क्या है बताएं. गाइज लुक एट
yes,
दिस. वेरी गुड. बहुत अच्छे, मतलब डीएसए का नॉलेज देख रहे हो. पर डीएसए करोगे तो ये आंसर्स आपको, मतलब यार सिंपल है, ठीक है. आपको एक चेंज करना है. मुझे फर्स्ट स्ट्रिंग से ए चाहिए, एंड सेकेंड स्ट्रिंग का लास्ट वाला कैरेक्टर चाहिए, लास्ट वाला. दैट इज ए. देन फर्स्ट स्ट्रिंग से, देन अगेन ए. देन सेकेंड स्ट्रिंग से लास्ट से उसके पहला वाला, दैट इज वी. देन फर्स्ट स्ट्रिंग से डी.
yes.
एंड देन वी वांट ए. देन आई, एंड देन वी वांट जे, लाइक दिस.
Okay, sir.
Try this one.
Yes, sir. So now we want output like this. So this is just we want to reverse one string. So
Yes,
from
yes.
J, first of all, we start from first index of second string. So now we go from n2 minus 1. So this is the last index of second string. So we
Okay,
go
okay,
from there. We just add, or here we need to change. We go still greater than or equal to 0.
okay,
And we add it and yes, me try to move left side.
okay.
I think it's working. I just check. Sir. A A A V T I A J. Yes, sir.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड बड़ी, वेरी गुड. सही है. आपको अभी तक जॉब क्यों नहीं लगा है फिर, क्या रीजन है?
सर वो रीजन है हमारा, हमारे कॉलेज में ज्यादा कंपनीज नहीं आती, अब तक एक ही आई है, और उसने
ओके.
भी खाली एक ही लड़की को लिया है, मतलब एक ही स्टूडेंट क्वालिफाई हो चुका, उसमें मैं
अरे.
सेकंड टेक्निकल तक पहुंचा था, लेकिन
हम्म,
वो एचआर मतलब वो सेकंड टेक्निकल में वो फेस टू फेस था, तो उसमें बहुत मैं जंबल खा गया, मतलब मुझे समझ ही
हम्म,
नहीं आ रहा था कि बात कैसे करनी. सिंपल क्वेश्चन थे, लाइक रिवर्स द लिंक लिस्ट उन्होंने पूछा था.
ओके.
मीन्स I know how to reverse the linked list, but what I do mistake there, that I cannot talk with the interview. I
अरे
just take a
बाप.
pen and paper. I try to write a code and give them code. This is the code, sir.
सी
So
गाइस,
the
इट्स वेरी
they they
इंपॉर्टेंट. हाँ हाँ, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. आपको नॉलेज भी है ना, तो कम्युनिकेशन भाई मैटर करता है. कम्युनिकेशन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. कॉन्फिडेंस भी मैटर करता है अगर आपको नॉलेज भी है. ओके, बिकॉज नॉलेज से बीट सब कुछ किया जा सकता है. बट कभी कभी होता क्या है कि भाई इंटरव्यू आपका नॉलेज के साथ कम्युनिकेशन भी देखता है. बिकॉज आपको कंपनी में जाने के बाद यार किसी के साथ बात करनी हो तो ऐसा ना हो कि आपको बात करने के लिए ना आ जाए, राइट. सो इट्स बेटर टू इम्प्रूव कम्युनिकेशन ऑल्सो. बट नॉलेज ठीक ठाक, मतलब भाई सही है आपका. ओके. एंड जॉब आपको जल्दी लगेगी. बिकॉज जो इंटरव्यू यूट्यूब पे जो स्टूडेंट्स देख रहे हैं, गाइज लुक एट दिस, जो भी मैंने टास्क दिए, एंड ओमकार इज एबल टू सॉल्व दिस. ओके, वेरी गुड ओमकार. वेर यू फ्रॉम एग्जैक्टली? सातारा ना?
yes, sir. Sir.
येस, व्हेरी गुड, व्हेरी गुड. यार महाराष्ट्राचा आहे. मस्त मस्त मस्त. चालू कोणत्या कॉलेजला आहे?
डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर टेक्नॉलॉजिकल युनिव्हर्सिटी लोणेरे रायगड.
रायगड. ओके. नॉलेज चांगलं आहे तुझं. ओके, नॉलेज चांगलं है. एंड बाकी भी बहुत सारी चीजें आपको आती है, ठीक है. कीप इट अप रखो. ऑफ कैंपस में भी ट्राई करो थोड़ा सा. लिंक्डइन पे कनेक्शंस बनाओ. वहाँ पे एचआर को कनेक्ट करो. इंटरव्यू शेड्यूल हुआ भाई आपका, फिक्स इंटरव्यू क्रैक होने वाला है, ठीक है. बस थोड़ा सा आप जो बोल रहे हैं ना, कॉन्फिडेंस में दिक्कत आ रही है, कम्युनिकेशन में, उसको थोड़ा सा इंप्रूव करो.
यस.
आपको मैं सजेशंस तो कुछ नहीं देना चाहूंगा. जो आपका लॉजिक है और इसको डेप्थ में बढ़ाओ, ताकि कोई भी ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन आपको पूछा जाए, यू शुड बी एबल टू क्रैक इट. ओके. यस.
ओके.
तो आप इस इंटरव्यू के बारे में आपका थोड़ा सा दो शब्दों में क्या एक्सप्रेस बताओ, फीडबैक बताओ.
सो सर, मैं बताना चाहूंगा कि मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम आपका वीडियो देखा था, वो लाइब्रेरी वाला, जहाँ पे
हाँ
आपने बोला था कि रात के कुछ 1:30 बजे और अभी मैं जावा पढ़ रहा हूँ. तो
हाँ.
तब मैंने डिसाइड किया था कि यार जावा पढ़नी चाहिए, और एक मेरा इंटरव्यू हुआ था, कॉल इंटरव्यू हुआ था, उसमें मुझे समझा कि मेरे पास मतलब नॉलेज है, लेकिन एक्सप्रेस करने को नहीं आता मुझे. मैंने
हम्म।
मतलब सिंपल क्वेश्चंस नहीं आए थे उसमें, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन कंपैरेटर एंड कंपैरेबल, वो मुझे
हम्म।
समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि कैसे आंसर करूँ। और
ओके।
और था कि उसमें कि थ्रेड कम्युनिकेट कैसे करते हैं एक दूसरे से, पता था मुझे
हम्म।
कि नोटिफाई वेट ये होता है,
हम्म।
लेकिन मुझे इन डेप्थ नॉलेज नहीं था। तो
हम्म।
उसके बाद आपने वो सीरीज स्टार्ट कर दी, वो शॉर्ट्स वाली सीरीज उसमें। तो आप,
हम्म।
सो उसके उससे बहुत हेल्प हुई मुझे, क्या हाउ मतलब कैसे पढ़े जावा, कैसे लर्न
यस।
करे, इन डेप्थ नॉलेज होना चाहिए हर किसी चीज का। सो
राइट राइट।
आज सुबह वो मैसेज देखा मैंने कि मॉक इंटरव्यू दो, और कल ही आपने वो इंटरव्यू वाला अपना बताया था कि
यस
कैसे हुआ, तो ज्यादा से ज्यादा मॉक इंटरव्यू दो डीएसए का प्रिपेयर। तो
यस
आज
राइट।
आपने ही लिया, इसलिए सोचा कि आज दे ही देता हूँ, और ये इंटरव्यू बहुत अच्छा रहा। मतलब मुझे भी पता चला कि मेरा जैसे एक्सेप्शंस में, मुझे मतलब पता नहीं है ज्यादा एक्सेप्शंस के बारे में, तो वो मुझे पढ़ना है अभी।
यस
तो
यस।
पता चला मेरी भी वीकनेसेस कहाँ पर आती है।
राइट 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 गाइस, आप भी देना चाहते हो, यू कैन ऑल्सो कनेक्ट विथ मी, बिकॉज इस इंटरव्यू से देखो आपको फायदा क्या होने वाला मैं बताता हूँ। आपको समझ में आएगा कि यार लैक मतलब आप कहाँ पे कर रहे हो। कम्युनिकेशन हो सकता है, प्रैक्टिकल नॉलेज हो सकता है, या कॉन्फिडेंस में। देखो इससे पहले जो इंटरव्यू वो भी यूट्यूब पे आने वाला है, वहाँ पे स्टूडेंट यार बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस कम था उनका, लाइक नाम उनका भाई मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा, बट कॉन्फिडेंस बहुत कम था। ओके। इसका रीजन है उनका कम्युनिकेशन अच्छा नहीं था। वो बोलते वक्त यार मतलब आप देखोगे ना, इट्स फाइन, वो फ्रेशर है, 2025 के पास आउट है बीसीए के, तो ये नॉर्मल है। वो खुद को इम्प्रूव भी करेंगे, अगले संडे वो भी देने वाले फिर से इंटरव्यू। तो अगर आपको भी देना है ना, आप सीधा आ सकते हो, इससे आपकी इंप्रूवमेंट जरूर होगी। आपको मतलब क्या चीज़ों की कमी है वो मैं बताऊंगा, जैसे मैं ओमकार को बता रहा हूँ। मैं बिल्कुल सही, आपका सब कुछ सही है। मुझे लैक कुछ भी चीज़ें नहीं दिखी, कम्युनिकेशन में आपका अच्छा है, कॉन्फिडेंस अच्छा है। एंड भाई आपका इंटरव्यू भी क्रैक होने वाला है कुछ दिनों में, ठीक है। सो डोंट वरी अबाउट इट। आपको
थैंक
बहुत अच्छी अच्छी विशेष, एंड थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग आवर इंटरव्यू, ओके। ठीक है, आप इस
थैंक यू सर।
इंटरव्यू को वीडियो, इस इंटरव्यू को आप यूट्यूब पे देखोगे, आपके फ्रेंड्स के साथ शेयर करो, आपके फैमिली के साथ शेयर करो, उनको देखने दो आपका सक्सेस, व्हाट यू आर डूइंग एग्जैक्टली इन द पुणे, राइट। वो भी देखेंगे
यस।
एंड प्राउड करेंगे कि यार यस मेरा बेटा मेरी बेटी कुछ तो कर रही है, ओके। यस। ठीक है, तो मिलते हैं हम
यस।
जल्दी। ठीक है, यस। थैंक यू सो मच
ओके।
ओमकार। या